Less than ape data end equals 34, 1 data start equals 84 greater than. Hey everyone, let's talk about something that's really taking over the headlines, and unfortunately, our beaches too. I'm talking about the massive invasion of less than strong data end equals 264 data start equals 243 greater than Sargassum Seaweed less than strong greater than that's blanketing the Caribbean and parts of the Atlantic like never before. Less than P data end equals 769 data start equals 343 greater than this year. Scientists have recorded an absolutely staggering less than strong data end equals 432, data start equals 404, greater than 37.5 million metric tons less than, strong greater than of sargassum floating through the region as of May. And that number has already surpassed all previous records since tracking began in 2011. To put that in perspective, it's enough seaweed to stretch from Miami to Morocco and back multiple times. And the question on everyone's mind is, what's causing it? And how bad is it going to get? Less than P data end equals 1220 data start equals 771 greater than. While the exact source of this explosive growth isn't entirely clear, researchers strongly suspect a combination of factors. Things like less than strong data end equals 929 data start equals 908 greater than fertilizer runoff. Less than, strong greater than, especially from agricultural zones in South America, less than strong data end equals 1001 data start equals 984 greater than deforestation less than, strong greater than, and even less than strong data end equals 1030 data start equals 1012 greater than climate change less than, strong greater than are likely fueling the nutrient-rich waters that let this brown algae thrive. Warmer ocean temperatures and shifting currents might be helping it spread faster and farther than ever before. Less than P data end equals 1744. Data start equals 1222 greater than. If you've ever encountered sargassum on the beach, you know it's not just an eyesore. It less than strong data end equals 1320. Data start equals 1310 greater than. Stinks less than. Strong greater than. Literally. That rotting seaweed releases gases like ammonia and hydrogen sulfide, which can smell like rotten eggs and even affect people's breathing. In Martinique, a school had to temporarily shut down because the odor was so overwhelming. And in places like Saint Martin, emergency cleanups are underway using heavy machinery, though that brings its own challenges, especially with protecting sea turtle nesting grounds. Less than P data end equals 2088. Data start equals 1746 greater than. This isn't just a nuisance, it's a major issue for tourism. Resorts across the Caribbean are scrambling to manage the problem. Some are installing offshore barriers, while others are offering guests refunds or free transport to cleaner beaches. But let's be honest, it's hard to enjoy paradise when you're surrounded by piles of decaying algae. Less than P data end equals 2389, data start equals 2090 greater than. And here's the catch. While this stuff wreaks havoc on shore, it's actually a vital habitat out at sea. Sargassum provides food and shelter for marine creatures like crabs, shrimps, and even endangered sea turtles. So it's a tricky balance. Too much of it in the wrong place, and it becomes a disaster. Less than EP data end equals 2738 data start equals 2391 greater than. Now for those wondering whether Florida will see a repeat of last year's mess, scientists say it's too soon to tell. A lot depends on local winds, currents, and weather patterns, but small patches have already been spotted on the Gulf Coast, and the bloom is expected to grow into June, especially in the Western Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. Less than P data end equals 3125 data start equals 2740 greater than. This is shaping up to be a long, smelly summer for many coastal communities. Cleanup efforts are costly, the smell can drive visitors away, and the environmental consequences are still unfolding. It's another reminder of how delicate our ecosystems are, and how human actions, even those happening thousands of miles away, can ripple across the planet in unexpected and unpleasant ways. Less than app data end equals 3355 data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 3127 greater than. So if you're planning a beach getaway, keep an eye on those local reports. And more importantly, let's keep pushing for sustainable solutions that tackle the root causes. Because we can't afford for this to become the new normal. Stay subscribed for more videos.